Welcome, welcome, welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Hey, Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. Y'all come on in Grandmama's house. Y'all know I was going live, but I saw Aunt Ann was live. Y'all know I can't miss Aunt Ann. She was live this morning. And Aunt Ann, my granddaughter, be watching you. I didn't even know it. She came to me and said, Grandma, Aunt Ann looked just like my cousin Sheila. I'm like, I didn't know you were watching Aunt Ann. She's 26 years old. She said, Yeah, I be watching Aunt Ann, yes. So I didn't know that. I was so happy to hear that my grandbaby be watching Aunt Ann. Yeah, she do. She could tell me every episode Ann been doing, and I didn't know the gal be watching her. She 26 years old, you guys. So Aunt Ann got the attention of the young people too. That's what it's all about, reaching not just our generation and the generation in the middle, but the 20-some-year-old. She's reaching them, and then she hooked her other little 20-some-year-old friend, Aunt Ann, too. They say Aunt Ann have them cracking up. But listen, Aunt Ann, I got your back too. I just know you like to stay in a positive space. But I just want to tell you this about Panda. Y'all call her Panda Bear. It's jealousy and envious is moving her. For some reason, she's so jealous over Aunt Ann. She's so jealous over this woman. And I do feel like she feel like because she was on TV, had this big old platform that, everybody should be admiring her. But she don't get the attention that Aunt Ann get. And this is that gets in this furious. But Nene Leak say, you can't win when you playing dirty. Aunt Ann just got this glowing personality. She's full of love. That's why people flock to her, even the little young kids, like my little grandbabies. So I just want to tell Aunt Ann that, all the bloggers got your back. We know that it's envious and jealousy. That's envy and jealousy that's moving Panda back. We know that's all it is, and you just keep on doing what you do, teaching and reaching the public. Yeah, that's all. That's all I want to say to Ann. But I be having a ball. She be like, "Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good?" I'm feeling silly this morning, you guys. Yeah, Aunt Ann make me laugh. I love to hear her say that song, Don't You Know No Good. But anyway, good morning, PKJ Grand Rising. Somebody's mama, 1976. Miss Black Titanic. Hey, somebody's mama. Now that's a unique and an eye-catching character you got. Title, I mean, Brenda Willis. Hey, Grand Rising. And here go my sexy mama at 60. I'm with you, sexy mama. We're going to be sexy all our life. Okay, Brenda. PK Joe, yes, Panda is jealous over Aunt Ann, but we love Aunt Ann. We got her back. Yeah, that's all that is. I don't know why she just keep on and keep on and keep on picking with her. And I be like, why she keep on picking with her? And she just so jealous. And her daughter is like that. That's how her daughter be doing mail. Her daughter do mail the same way. And I remember one interview by Kiki. Her little niece said that her mother trained her to be jealous and envious over other women's. And that's all that is. And just be minding her own business over there doing her thing, looking good. And there here she comes. She got to pick with her. She got to pick with her because she don't understand how did this lady be getting all these views like that? How did this lady get all this love? And I'm the one been on a bigger platform. But That goes to show you it's the personality. And y'all know Stormy remind me of that too. Now Stormy is supposed to be this millionaire, but she don't understand why is it that she don't get the attention Mel do. But it's all in the personality. That's all. Either you got it or you don't. Now my advice to Stormy is she should have stayed behind the scene because she shouldn't be up front. Everybody not meant to be in the public eye. That way, your sales won't drop. Sales been dropped because she don't have no. Somebody need to what y'all call it when they train you for the public eye. Somebody need to train her for the what to say, what not to do in the public eye. Yeah, Stormy is just something else. Can y'all do me a favor? I think I fixed the phone. I just want one of y'all to call me to see if it'll go through before I get so deep in it and they want y'all to call and it don't work. So I'm gonna put this up here. Somebody call me to see if my phone go work. Y'all know I couldn't get the phone to work yesterday. They say I had it on airplane mode, but this old lady learning. Can y'all imagine being this old and all this technology come out? You're like, oh God, what the hell am I gonna do? But I'm gonna tell y'all, this is a true story. My grandfather was like in maybe about 1960. My grandfather told me, he said, it's going to be a time when you ain't going to need no cords for the telephone. It's going to be a time when you be able to see people while you talk. And y'all know that my grandfather dropped those nuggets into my ear and I didn't even act on it. But we do know that other black people had invented this, the telephones and everything we see where you can talk and see each other. They're all black invention. Anyway, Krista Amos, Grand Rising, Anita Anderson. Let me put this up, y'all, before we get started. Somebody call this number. 404-907-7933. I want to see if the number is going to work. Yesterday, I don't know what I was doing. The phone, I did something to the phone and it didn't work. So I'm going to put it in down here for y'all. Hi, Thelma. 404-907-7933. So anybody in that chat get it for me? Just call and see if it's gonna work for me, okay? Call in so I get too deep and I want y'all to call. I can maybe fix it. Anyway, so today's topic is about Arian, you guys. Arian posted this on her IG. She's all in her feelings. Somebody had already told me, y'all know I live here in Huntsville, that she had saw or she was trolling or she was following Martell. And Martell had promised her that he was going to leave Sheree alone. But lo and behold, Huntsville small, somebody called her and let her know where they were at. She went and she saw with her own eyes that he did not leave this woman alone and he won't leave this woman alone. She want Martell to leave this woman alone. She don't care what y'all say. Everybody's saying that is not a relationship. It is a relationship. It might not be what y'all think it is, but he actually spent a lot of time down there with Sheree. And as a matter of fact, he had told people that, he's having the best time of his life with Sheree. When he go down there, y'all ain't no little bitty kids running around there. He in this big old mansion. He can eat when he want to, sleep when he get ready. He ain't got to worry about no kids, and he can have sex when he get ready. Ain't got to worry about the woman getting pregnant. Now, ain't that's just the life of Martell? Yes. And I was, let me put my I'm just feeling silly this morning, y'all. We gonna have some fun today. Today we're gonna do a little politics. Black Lives Matter. Y'all remember the Tamir Rice story? We're going into that and Black Lives Matter. A little politics with my favorite Joe Biden. Y'all know I've been on Joe Biden. Okay, and the custody case. I was looking over there. I was looking over. It's public knowledge. If you put in Huntsville, Alabama, Martell hoax versus Melody Sheree hoax, their 2020 divorce decree is on there. All you gotta do is it'll pop up. But one thing about Martell, we all know Martell was lying. He going on a tour saying he was the one that initiated the divorce and all of that. But that paper, according to that, Melody is the one filed for the divorce, and it was in 2020 when she tried to file. But see, a lot of, and then they got all the kids' birth dates on there. So I said, all these December birth dates. See, he do not want to acknowledge these December birth dates because he been lying to the public. He been lying to all the magazine view. He don't want nobody to know that little Knox and little Knox and my little sugar mama was born. Yeah, same month, almost on the same day. And then he trying to say that he was not Ariel didn't get pregnant until after they were divorced. We all know that's a lie. Ariel had went on Tasha K and said that she had three of them, three children. Only them kept one. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So I'm gonna put up this. I don't own any rights to any song if it pop up. Everything for fair use. Allegedly owned, in my opinion, education and entertainment purposes. Yeah, did phone not ringing, y'all? Did anybody try to call me? I just want Miss Linda, good morning, Grandma BT and everyone. Krista Amos, we will know Melody Foul. That's why she told my child to sign the damn lie papers. Yeah. Yeah, we already know that. But Martell trying to spin the narrative. Spin the narrative. Let's get this on here, honey. Yeah. Oh, look how beautiful it is. It's 6 a.m. in the morning, you guys. Look at the beauty. Oh, wow. Peace and blessing to everyone. Wow. Blessing and enlightenment to all of you. This is so pretty. Blessings and enlightenment to all of you. Y'all give me a note. Tell me if this not working today. Give me a note if it is. 404-907-7933. Y'all do know that if y'all call me, y'all numbers is confidential. I would never give out you guys' phone number. So I'm just trying to see if it's working. So if anybody calling me and it's not working, please put it in the chat. Oh, okay. Somebody. Oh, we back on. Viewers calling. Black Titanic. Call from Georgia. Hey, can you talk a little louder, boo? Oh, okay. I ain't got it on the speaker. Oh, there we go.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. This is call from.
How are you, Black Titanic? This is Sexy Mama at 60.
Hey, babe, how are you? That's my name.
I'm good. I'm watching you now, and I decided I called in to see if this number was working for you, love.
Yeah, thank y'all. And y'all know y'all be trying to keep me straight.
Yes, ma'am. I want to make sure that this number was working.
Yeah, I had it on airplane mode
All
yesterday.
right, thank you. Have a blessed, wonderful day, beautiful lady.
Okay, thank y'all. Yeah, okay. So Sexy Mama at 60 say that it's working. Oh, okay, I ain't got it on the speaker. Oh, there we go. All right, this old lady learning. Okay, we're gonna get on with it. We're gonna get on with it. Why is it that we're gonna start out with politics first because I want to get that out the way, and then we'll go to the juicy stuff with Arian Curry. Her heart broke. Her heart broke, y'all. She posting on IG. She posted this song on IG saying, "Why every time you build me up, you tear me down, baby." Yes, tearing her up that he would not leave Sheree alone. She wants Sheree out the picture. Just gone, gone, gone. Get out the way. Leave my man alone. She wants Sheree. Look, she wants Sheree to leave her man alone. Yeah, she done lost her mind. Her lost her man to what? Sex mama at 60. To a woman, an older woman. I say she turned 53. 53 years old. Here go bro, y'all. Bro told me to tell y'all how. Look how good he looking now. Look at him. Yeah. He's just in rehab. After that, he'll come home. We got he don't like for me to he don't y'all know I'm a nurse and he do not like for me to do nothing with him, so I don't say nothing. I have to tell the nurses outside his room, make him keep that oxygen on. He get confused and he'd pull that oxygen out of his nose, so he heard me. Tell me, you not my mother. You can't tell me what to do. I bust out and start laughing. So I know not to say that so loud so he can hear, but he get confused and he'll pull that oxygen out and he need that oxygen. Okay, this is about Joe Biden, y'all. Y'all do know that Joe Biden back in the day, and he still is, was against busing and against black children going to school with white kids. Now Joe Biden's son is the biggest dope thing there is. I mean, he have embarrassed Joe Biden so much that Joe Biden shipped him out of the country. So I'm like, you mean to tell me this little boy that you felt like was so superior over black kids, he's in a drug stupor? He wrote the three strike law, but it don't apply to his son now. This drug law that he put in place back in the 90s, now he's saying that his son need mental health counseling. His son need to go to some kind of retreat center. No, he's not talking about sending his son to prison like he's sending a lot of our kids to jail. The three strike laws. We still have people in jail right today because of marijuana, you guys. They got caught with marijuana, these little black guys, and they still in prison today. And now they turn around and make money off of this. Okay, let me see if I can get it going. It's going some kind of way. Yeah, the three strike law. And that law right there has devastated the community, you guys. Now this is Jim Crow. This is Jim Crow law. A white person to play together or is company with each other in any games or cards or dice, dominoes or chapel shall be unlawful for any white prisoner to be handcuffed or otherwise chained or tied to a Negro prisoner. So this I gotta start it from the beginning, but this is every bit of what Biden abides by. That's why we call him Jim Crow Biden. We call him Jim Crow Biden, y'all. Let's hear it. I remember when Joe Biden stood on the steps of the school and said this: "It shall be unlawful for a Negro and white person to play together or is company with each other in any games or cards or dice, dominoes or chapel shall be unlawful for any white prisoner to be handcuffed or otherwise chained or tied to a Negro prisoner." No color barber shall serve as a barber to white women or girls. But the first part is why I call him Jim Crow Biden, is because Jim Crow Biden opposed busing. Yeah, he was saying that, his children shouldn't go to school with ours. Well, there was other choice words that he used. Yeah, y'all know the choice your word that he used for us, that N word. Yeah, I ain't forgot. A lot of y'all forgot, but Grandma here ain't forgot. I don't forgot, cause that's important to the black community who we vote in office, y'all. That man ain't changed his behavior. He still have a disdain for black people. That's why he ain't did nothing for us. 97% of us voted for him. Yet everything that come through that will benefit black people, he and Kamala Harris, they blocks it, y'all. Y'all need to know who y'all voting for. And then they'll send these black preachers down there, aka Al Sharpton, and all these people that's down through there to try to convince us to vote for these devils. But see, they be looking for a job within the administrator, within that administration. They don't care nothing about the black community. Okay, let me keep it going. So that's what that's example of who is this? Hyacinth Aponte sent me a cash app. Thank you. Hyacinth. Man, I need to take care of that right away. I don't play around with my cash app no more cause people be stealing my money, y'all. This is art. Okay, okay, I'm still on Jim Crow Biden. We're not gonna be long on that because I know y'all want to get to the juicy stuff, but we have to know what's going on in our community. We really do. We have to know just who we're voting for. Here we go. Mr. Biden. I'll start right here. Mr. Biden, he said that for politicians like Mr. Biden, the busted question was a real test of conscience and courage. I think he failed. Mr. Biden also, more than any other Northern Democrat, adopted the language of conservative on the issue, using terms like force busted. Don't bust my precious little white kids to go to school with yours. But let me tell y'all something. We were always bust. Our schools was many miles away, and we were bust. Ain't nobody said nothing about that. But when his fellow liberal would emphasize desegregation, not transportation, civil rights advocate noted that students had, of course, been riding buses to school for decades. Opponents of court order buses never raised a ruckus when black children were ordered to ride buses miles away from their homes to attend color schools only. I oppose busing with the ninja, Mr. Biden said in a lengthy television interview that cut out the N word, y'all. Entered into the congressional record in 1975. It's acidine concept, the utility of which has never been proven to me. But anyway, you guys know that Biden son is on drugs. Biden's son is deeply on drugs. Biden's son had shipped his son overseas. He's so embarrassing. Yeah, so he opposed busing. Yeah, he stood right there on them steps with the rest of the Ku Klux Klansmen, you guys. Biden. Y'all put the most racist man in office. Lord, our people continuously. I think it's supposed to change, don't it? How Joe Biden became the Democrat anti-busing desegregation. It's asinine to have these ninjas in school with white kids. Yeah. So Joe Biden, with a school desegregation lawsuit rolling Delaware in the 70s, Mr. Biden led an effort in the Senate to end court order busing. I don't know, y'all. Down now. I think it's going to straighten out. So, when he got to, this is at a meeting. When he got... Y'all just listen. It won't straighten out. See. More than 200 people organized by a largely white parent group that opposed busing, jeered and heckled Mr. Biden, demanding that he more vocally join their cause. Remember now, he's the Senate. A senator, if you think I'm in trouble with you people, he said, then seeking to assure the crowd that he was on their side. You ought to hear what my liberal friends are telling me. The meeting marked a turning point for the young senator who counted himself a liberal Democrat and an ardent defendant of civil rights. Now, the civil rights he's talking about is for white people, not for us. He's defending all the lynching, all the hanging, all the desegregation. He's defending all that now. Not long after that verbal driven, Mr. Biden plunged headfirst into one of the most political fraught and racially divisive topics in America. He emerged as the Democratic Party leading anti-busing crusade, a position that put him in a league with Southern segregationists, with all them KKKs, at odds with liberal Republicans, and helped change the dynamic of the Senate, turning even more leaders in his own party against busing as a desegregationist tool. No issue has consumed more of my time and energy, Mr. Biden declared with a flourish as he opened the Senate, as he opened a Senate hearing in 81, adding, we want to stop court ordering houses. Busing, I mean. Now more than 4 decades later, he's trying to clean it up. Anyway, Mr. Jim Crow Biden, that's his name. That's who y'all put in office. A man that hates your children. Yeah, Jim Crow Biden. He gonna be Jim Crow Biden till he die, but it don't seem like our people care. They just say cause he Democrat, we still gonna put him back in office. You guys, we gotta stop that. We gotta stop being ignorant when it comes to voting. I'm not telling y'all not to vote, but do your research. Ain't no such thing as vote for the lesser evil. Evil is evil. Y'all know that Trump is a racist. Yeah, he an open racist. Yeah, he an open racist, y'all. Yes, he is. This is Black Titan. Okay, we're going to this is Tamika remember all Tamir Rice's mother. On this channel. It's for fair use, educational, Black Lives Matter. Entertainment. Hit the like button. This is Tamir Rice's mom, Sonaria. Let me just say that my children are living and they doing the best that they can these days. You know, they've been in counseling, therapy. Turn it back. Put it back some, you guys. Tamir Rice's mother is upset because they're taking money off from her son and not giving her anything. Show. Okay, what's going on is that these people came right on in, made over $90 million off of Tamir Rice's name. And the other young man, I forget his name, but his mom is on this show also. Now they're homeless, has nowhere to stay. And they're making money off the sweat of this lady's back, not giving her not one dime. Won't even buy a barrier plot. Nothing zip as related to Tamir Rice, and that mom is speaking out.
Miss Simpson, and I love for you to address this too, Ms. Rice.
What's her name,
From a
Miss
policy
Simpson?
perspective, like what can be done from a policy perspective that would be some kind of a bit of justice, right? You were talking about Biden, Ms. Rice. What can be done from a policy perspective? What should we?
Biden not finna do. Now this clearly was a hate crime, but he's not finna do.
Go ahead. From a policy standpoint, they need to revise the Defense of Life doctrine. That's in the Constitution. It's execution without trial, police homicide. And in the abstract, it says that they can kill us in a cruel and unusual fashion without no due process, and it only applies to blacks. And I got a problem with that. That's why we.
And Biden has reinforced that. He signed an executive order that police don't have to read you your Miranda rights anymore. That's who y'all voted for, Jim Crow Biden.
I'm out here because they have statutes that's governed that they can kill us and they get away with it.
We're having a slight audio issue. Can y'all stay on when we go to break and fix the audio issue? Is that okay?
Oh, okay. So, like I said,
this is Tamir Rice's mother.
So, this is the thing. We need to be having conversations with
to my band crumb. Let me see.
Okay, we're going to fix our audio issue. We're going to head to a break and we'll come right back. Clay King Show, be right back.
So Tamir, let me tell y'all what's going on. Tamir Rice's mother is upset because all these activists have came into the community, right? Nobody don't know who they are. But this girl named Tamika Mallory came on the scene. She's Al Sharpton student. And Black Lives Matter. All these people came on the scene, y'all. Nobody don't know who they was. All of a sudden they popped up. And when they popped up, they had all the cameras on them as if they were doing stuff in the black community for the black community. And the reality of it, if you get to the end of the day and time, all they were doing was getting all the donation. Tamika Mallory mother is upset with Crump because what's going on is that Crump bring these people in and Al Sharpton bring these people in, and they'll put them behind the mic. They say these speeches. Then they ask for donation off the sweater, off Tamir Rice, the brown guy that got killed, Eric Gardner. Now one of these mothers have seen not one dime towards the barrier. They getting all this money now. They come in there, all this money, all the donation going to them. The people behind the mic. They don't even help bury these people. $90 million. Tamir Rice's mama said that she was homeless now. They got $90 million off her son's name. Her and her kids homeless, living in a homeless shelter. And then the other lady gonna speak. Her son, too, she was living in a homeless shelter. They got $90 million, ain't even bought a flower for the headstone. And then this was she upset about. And then Crump had the nerve to tell her she can't get behind the podium and be angry because ain't nobody finna get her no money. He was thinking about the money that she would get on this lawsuit. But she said that wasn't what she was all about. She had the right to be mad at the way they treated her son, her 12-year-old son, and he did not want that on stage. He wanted her to get up there and say she forgive that officer that shot her son in less than 1 minute. So this is why she upset. And Tamika Mallory, y'all can hear her name thrown around. That is one of Al Sharpton's students that came down there. Got a lot of donation now. She even got awards, all on the awards show, like Snoop Dogg and Jay-Z. All of them was praising her for that one speech she made. Nobody don't know who these people is now. You got people like myself with boots on the ground down there. We down there with the people, feeding the homeless, trying to get justice for our people. And then you look up, you see all these big time people coming down here with these elaborate speeches, and they getting all the donations. Anyway, won't even buy you a bologna sandwich. That's what they won't do. Here she go.
So don't ask me why I'm mad. I got every reason to be mad. My 16-year-old son at the time, surrounded with 8 police officers around him. Okay? So I got every right to be mad.
So this is Tamir Wright's mom speaking, and this is what being Crump did not want her speaking out like that. His concern was that they is not gonna pay us if you keep on speaking out like that. But yeah, they threw that girl back in the police. They roughed that little girl up. She was screaming and trying to get to her brother, and they roughed her up pretty bad in the police car.
Give me an ultimatum. You need to stay here or go with your 12-year-old in an ambulance truck. I had to leave 2 kids at the scene of a crime to go with my 12-year-old. I got every right to be mad. But what you ain't gonna do, you're not gonna shuck and jive in this fight. But I'm trying to get justice for my kids and get these cases and also advocate for these cases to be reopened, and support these families as much as I can. If they allow me to support them, because you gotta allow me to support. You gotta allow for me to come in. Because I'm not playing no games. I don't have time. I just don't. I'm doing a whole bunch of things around the country. I don't have time.
Let me see if I can go back to the beginning from when she's talking about how the activist Tamika Mallory comes in and just take over. She don't even know the lady, but they took over and took all that money.
What are you feeling right now in this moment?
Well, I'm very overwhelmed, and I'm aggravated and I'm frustrated. Yes, that's the feeling that I'm having right now. Because I went to bed and I woke up and I seen the young lady, Tamika Mallory, on the practice. And it just irritated my soul so bad I had to say something.
For folks who haven't heard it, let's play the brief clip of Tamika Mallory on the Grammys during a performance.
Yeah, she got a Grammy off of this boy's death. They ain't even offer no money, no nothing.
It's been a hell of a year. Hell for over 400 years. My people, it's time we stand. It's time we demand the freedom that this land promises. President Biden, we demand justice, equity, policy, and everything else that freedom encompasses. And to accomplish this,
Little Al Sharpton, that's who she is.
It's bigger than black and white. This is not a trend. This is our plan. Until freedom. Until freedom.
Okay, so that is Al Sharpton. This is Al Sharpton all the way. This girl said that, yeah, she trained under Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton sent her there, and they siphoned money out of the black community and then took it and left. Didn't even give about a flower for the grave site.
So, Ms. Rice, you were saying in one of your posts that, and I'm paraphrasing here, that you felt like there was some clout chasing going on. And some people are interpreting it as, well, she took that as a moment to call out President Joe Biden. But as somebody who has been in this movement and been personally affected, explain why you felt like it was clout chasing.
Well, it is clout chasing. I don't feel that's what it is. Anytime you have activists, people, we don't even know where these people come from, that's be speaking on behalf of our children, we never ask them to represent us, and then you rep the benefits for movie deals and book deals, and you develop a platform off our children, off our dear children, absolutely. So we're gonna call it what it is.
So that and that's what's going on. Now you guys know that this lady asked Biden to sign a hate crime bill for African Americans, the way we're being killed by these policemen. He refused to do it. But let's go on to what he did. He did executive order for the Asians, and they got a hate crime bill. When that man went in there and shot up those Asian women, they got a hate crime bill, and we have yet to get one. Yeah, that is all of those people complain that they don't get nothing. Y'all see that we be on that ground. I be on the ground with boots on the ground, out there in the community, feeding the homeless, taking blankets to them when it's cold, trying to find housing for the homeless. And then you look up, all of a sudden you see all these cameras on these big time people. They come in and they distract the movement as to what you're trying to do in the hood. Will help the people out in the hood and recycle all this money that come to them. This is something else, you guys. You guys need to know. Here we go. Arts Republic. Tamika Mallory. News, you guys. Y'all have to go take her out. Y'all have to check her out. I'm just going to take a little bit from this. And that I want you guys to know that when it comes to Black Lives Matter, you guys are just so excited. You have thousands and thousands of people that you see coming into this hood. All races come into the hood, but then you guys get excited, but you don't do your critical thinking. What did these people do in this community? Where did they come from? Who sent them? And where did all this donation go to? $90 million or more. And not one dime was put into the Black community. Not one dime was spent on a grave site for all these Black victims that died. They came down there in the community. They sold T-shirts. They showed all kinds of memorabilia, and they lined their pockets, and then they disappeared. Where did all this money go? Y'all need to quit being so excited thinking that everybody uniting with us in our case, because they got their own agenda. And their agenda was to cite all this donation and line their pockets. So anyway, this is about Tamika Mallory. Say Puff Daddy gives Tamika Mallory Black Excellence Award. And says she represents the people. This is who Tamir Rice's mother was complaining about. Nobody gave this woman any money. Not one person from Black Lives Matter, yet they used her son. They used all these Black victims, and they reached the reward. Nobody don't know who they are in the hood. They just come there and they reap the reward. Now, Tamika Mallory is trained by Ab Shopton. Ab Shopton sent her. She'll tell you that Ab Shopton sent her. Let's listen to this.
As a community, even I be putting food in my trunk to bring it home to feed my family. Like, I'm telling them out there, like, look, this is like, you see me carrying the food. Don't be ashamed. And we see none of these people. We don't see Tamika Mallory. There's no Jay-Z. None of these people are on the front line out here on the pavement doing anything for anyone in the community. And our voices go unheard because we don't have platforms. We don't have a Buffy Combe to bring us on the billboards to tell everybody, look what they're doing. They're trying to build co-ops. They're trying to build spaces in their community where they can educate their own children. They're giving out food in the morning. They're serving breakfast to the children. Like, we need to fund these things. We need to help them fund co-ops to buy back their community. We need to do all these things that are tangible, things that people can reach out and touch that will make their lives better. Instead, he bring out Tamika Mallory, and he says this, like, we should donate money. We should fund a campaign and like support what she's doing. What is she doing? What are these people doing for the community? I'm gonna tell you exactly what they're doing, because I listen to her. I listen to Tamika Mallory speak. It's like I can be in the same space that she's in. we can occupy the same space because they have security. And where they go, I am not allowed in there because what I have to say is different from the propaganda that they want to push. So there's no space that I will ever be in for me to speak to Tamika Mallory. So I gotta wait till she do things like do an Instagram live or with her Facebook live, or she's somewhere where she's speaking out to the people. Then I will intervene and say something. So I go on Facebook live and I ask her, "What's your political philosophy?"
On the George Soros thing. So a number of people, I appreciate you too.
That's Tamika Mallory.
So much. Katora, I do, and you know what I said.
This is Tamika Mallory.
A number of individuals
Tamir Rice's mother
have said, that I know very well, we're getting, sorry, this thing goes out. A number of people have said that, a number of individuals have applied for and have received grants from the George Soros Foundation. Now, let's just be clear about some things, okay? Because this is really, really important.
In case you guys don't know, George Soros is this white billionaire. And he funds these people to go into the community to distract the movement.
First of all, there's a man who was, I think he still may be, Linda, you could correct me if I'm wrong, the president of the George Soros Foundation. His name is Patrick Gaspard. Okay? I worked with Patrick Gaspard in labor. I worked with him when he worked for the White House and a number of other opportunities and spaces. Open Society Foundation. Open Society Foundation. That's right. If I was wrong, I think I said something totally different. So.
Yeah, she get money from George Soros, and they come in the community and they get people like Erica Ford. Erica Ford is an activist in New York, and they give them the money, and then they build up centers where they say they're doing stuff for community violence outreach. So what they do there is they do gun buybacks.
So I'm just giving y'all an example of I be down there with boots on the ground, so I know what be going on down there. That young man is true. We cannot get into these spaces. Now you down there working with the homeless, working with the hood, down there in the hood with these people, down there in the trenches with them. We cannot get into these spaces. That's why you don't see me. None of y'all don't know me. Y'all would never know I've been an activist all these years because I work with the poor, and that's not what the agenda that they want to show y'all. I remember I was saying that I had a bunch of teenagers with me when they came when none of the NAACP, it was the other one. The Black Caucus came to Huntsville, and I thought they wouldn't even let us in. They said unless I had a diminutive that they could charge me was $100 a plate, and I had like 7 teenagers with me, plus myself. That would have been $800 just to get in there, just to hear them talk about what's going on in the hood. Nobody don't know these people. Nobody ain't seen you in the streets. We ain't seen you down there handing out not one blanket for the homeless, not even gave the homeless people a bologna sandwich. But you will come into our community. Stay at the Hotel Hilton. He already a billionaire. Spend all your money at the Hotel Hilton. And that money that all of y'all paid to stay at the Hotel Hilton could have been poured into the Black community. But no, he right. You cannot get into their spaces. That's why you don't see the real activists, the one that's with boots on the ground. Okay, be careful who y'all voting for. And don't be so excited when y'all see all these people coming into the community thinking that they with you. Most of them come in there and they got their own agenda. And they be working for the larger society. But once again, they have to use people that look like me and you to penetrate, to distract. And y'all do know, I'm finna get on to Love and Marriage Huntsville. I know that's what y'all waiting on. But y'all do know that Crump is taking over the Malcolm X Foundation. He got Malcolm X, Prince and Malcolm X's daughter all around on this $1 billion lawsuit. I don't know how he find these people or they reach out to him or something. But anyway, viewer call in, y'all can call in, but right now we're talking about politics. What about Black Lives Matter? What do you think about Black Lives Matter? And I want to address this on the lesser evil. I gotta go back and find one lady said that she voted for Biden because he was a better choice than Trump. See, that's what I'm talking about. You guys don't do critical thinking. Trump got a big ass mouth. He gonna let you know he a racist, but Biden is the one with the pen. He's the one that writing all these orders against the black community, you guys. He's the one that pushing all these policies against the black community. That is the man that is more dangerous than Big Mouth Trump. Trump went it off at the mouth telling y'all, yeah, he a racist, but he has never took a pen and a paper and wrote policies against the black community. That's what you got to look at. You got to look at this critical thinking. This man wrote the three strike law. Three strike laws. That's what he wrote. That had incarcerated so many black people. And since he been in office, he had wrote that the police department don't have to read you your Miranda rights anymore. That's the bill. And he signed that bill against the black community. So how would Biden would be a better choice than Trump? Trump running off at the big mouth, just talking shit, talking crazy, but Biden back there pushing that pen, pushing them policies that will keep us down, that will keep these police officers foot on our neck. They know that they can get away. Now they can get away. He got a policy where they can get away with immunity. They are just immunity is what they can kill us and get away with it. But y'all say that Trump is worse. Trump never wrote no policy against Black America. Anyway, May said, I would like to know he has taken in all these cases, but I never heard the people win the cases he represents. Exactly now, he's not interested in winning cases against justice. He knows that in the end, once you sue, I'm not no lawyer, but I know y'all know once you sue, you get money from the state for all these deaths. So he do know that that's a sure payout. So that's what he go for. He don't go for justice. Breonna Taylor, he never did get justice for Breonna Taylor. He didn't even push justice for Breonna Taylor. He was pushing that paycheck at the end where they sue. That's what he do. The loss and the sad part is my nephew lived to tell his story, and with Al Sharpton, you have to be unalive for him to talk to the family. They're all about money. Sharpton and he raising up Tamika Mallory to take his place because, of course, whatever funds she get, he gets. So Ms. Lawson is talking about my nephew got shot by Oklahoma Police Department some years ago. We reached out to Al Sharpton, and they were so nasty and ugly to us. We'll call in 404-907-7933. So you guys got to do critical thinking. You got to go, who's pushing these policies against Black America? It's not the man with the big mouth. The big mouth man that y'all know, yeah, I don't like y'all. And he speak for at least half of this country like that. We all know that ain't nothing big. We've been living with racism all this time, but who is writing these policies? Who is keeping these police funded where they can come in and kill our family members and brutalize us? Yeah, him and Harris. Okay, it was one lady said that she voted for Trump. She voted for Biden because he was the best choice. Anyway, I missed it. Cinema. Biden did, Cinnamon Swirl said, Biden did say some bad things. Oh, he only not talk with his mouth, girl. He got that pen in his paper and he constantly pushing policies against us, policies that could lead to death, policies that would take these black men out your home and put them in prison, aka to get free labor. And not only that, these policies that he writing right now, blocking reparation. Yeah, he's blocking writing policies. Everybody get reparation, but he write this policy except for black people. When it comes to black people, we got to study more up on this. Yeah, Miss Swirl, I don't like what he said about Anita Hill, but I do still believe he is better than Trump and was the only one who could beat Trump. So you would put a known KKK, a known Ku Klux Klansman. God knows we know the Ku Klux Klansman is in a hate group. God knows that if you go back and you look at this man, he don't deny that he worked with white supremacy. You will put a known hello in place because you don't like big mouth Trump. Hey, Black Titanic.
Good morning, Grand Rising, Black Titanic. This is the first time I ever called into anybody, and I've been narrowing down people, but I just want to say I thank and praise God for you giving this message on us. I'm just appalled at the chat. Everybody's talking about Wanda. What about your life? How's Wanda going to help your life? What you're saying is so much more important. So I basically tune out on the rest of the stuff because it's not feeding my spirit. So after you finish talking about Black history, I'm really done because you give so much knowledge, and it's knowledge that I can pass on, and I'm in my 60s. Okay? So I just want to thank you. You're such a blessing.
Thank you, Tyler God. It do get discouraging when you're trying to teach and everybody want to focus on that mess.
Lord Jesus, I had to just keep saying facts. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
I see it.
My oldest son is 47 years old. I have a baby that's 44 in a couple of grams. But my oldest son told me about Biden, and that opened my eyes when he told his mama, okay, we can learn from each other. Let's learn something that's going to help us, please. And thank you. I'm just really passionate about knowledge, okay? I am a social worker. I am a customer advocate. I'm supposed to be retired, but God said you're retired from that work, but not his.
That's right.
So I'm always trying to teach. So I'm always trying to just get all the knowledge I can from people who are teaching the facts and truth. And you have receipts, okay? And I'm going to go back and look at what you call Biden the what?
Jim Crow. I call him Jim Crow Biden. Cause in the Jim Crow, y'all know what the Jim Crow laws is. That's what he upholds, is the Jim Crow laws. Yes.
Yeah, and I'm going to look into that because my son has spoke about that and how, okay, Trump might, like you said, had a big mouth, but Biden got that pen, and that's what's going to really hurt us. Mm-hmm. When they get immunity for killing our kids, and I have 2 black sons, okay? And I pray for them each and every day they step out their house. When you're laying in your bed, you don't know when they're going to come through your house and kill you and get away with it. So we have to open our mind and stop being brainwashed on these people, Al Sharpton and all these other people who are their masters. They feeding that to them. That woman's speaking the truth, and nobody's listening.
Yeah,
I'm listening, and you're listening, and people like you, I just want to keep pushing that information out, and I'm going to share this. But I just wanted to take time out because I'm trying to do some things for, but I wanted to take 5 minutes first time I ever called in to anybody.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Because let's say if you just could reach one person, you could educate thousands. And you know, this is important for our children. My grandson asked me, 400 years of slavery. What's taking y'all? What took y'all so long, Grandma? What's taking y'all so long? And what's taking us so long is because of our mentality. Like we sit up and vote this known racist, this Ku Klux Klansman in office. That's what he's there for, is to keep the black community down, trident. Anyway, thank you so much, caller. You really bless my heart.
Thank you. You bless my heart every time I listen to you, and I just pray to God that you just be encouraged and you keep on, because Lord Jesus, you're such a blessing. And I pass down knowledge to my grandkids, and I rebuke any satanic spirit upon mine. I'm not passing down none of that. I break curses.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you once again. God bless you. Oh. And I don't care about Wanda. I don't care about none of the rest of them. I care about what's going to empower our people.
That's right. And that's what I want. I want our people empowered, because we failing our black children. We failing our black kids. They still getting killed out here in the street, you guys. With immunity. We still not getting any justice. We still at the bottom of the list. And if you look how we've been voting, Democrat, the last 50, 60 years, they not did nothing. Yep. We have not moved not 1 inch since the 60s, since the civil rights movement. We have not moved. That's because of our mentality of voting for somebody like Biden, because he is what you call a sheep in wolf's clothing. And then Trump is that wolf that's going to tell you how he feels, but he never have wrote any policy against Black America. Y'all go back and look. When Ice Cube came on, Ice Cube was told Biden, we want reparations. Biden said no. He refused to even hear it. This even before we voted for him. But Trump said yes. But well, they got upset with Ice Cube. They really did, because they felt like Ice Cube should not be listening to the Republican or be listening to Trump. But other ethnic groups don't do that. They vote for who gonna benefit their community or their children or their generation that come down. If they gonna put $1 million in my pocket for my kids, yeah, I'll vote Republican. Yeah. You know what you can do with $1 million? You can buy homes, land, set your children up for a generation to come. Well, anyway, I didn't vote for neither one.
I thank you, and I just encourage you to go on, because we got to get off of this Democrat stuff, and we got to take a look of how Biden even got in there, because with our first black, see what I'm saying? We can't always go on skin color.
You talking about, Harris don't, on her birth certificate, she got white. Go look at her birth certificate. It's white on her birth certificate. They do not identify with the Black community. This lady is Asian. She don't have no connection with the Black community. Her and Biden got the same record when it comes to locking up Black people. That's why she was a better choice.
Well, thank you, because you gave me some homework to do, because I love the research. You see what I'm saying? I don't just go by what somebody tell me, but when you pull up facts, it's going to help me empower my children and my grandchildren. Okay? So they can pass on that knowledge to theirs.
Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. And child of God say evil is evil. And that's the truth. Evil is evil. Ain't no such thing as a lesser evil. Anyway, let's just get on to, we were talking about, we want to go on to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I'm not going in that. This is just says, the topic says, you broke my heart because every time you build me up, you tear me down. Yes, so this is what we're talking about right now. We're gonna get into that subject, and you guys can call in. Arian want her to go away. Sheree will not go away. She wants Sheree to go away, and I do believe it. I believe it. It's not unfetched that she would get pregnant, just to keep this man and just to run Sheree a lot. Now, Erin has posted. Let me see if I can find it. Well, she posted the song by here you go.
Arian posted the Martell. And it's 7.5. On its way.
Let me play it over. Let me start it over. Yeah, Arian posted this song, you guys.
Arian posted the Martell. And it's 7.5.
So every time this song, what she's saying is every time you build me up, you tear me down. And I'm wondering, is she saying that because word is on the street that. And here's also what Arian said. Hold on, finish with this.
So broken. She said, maturing is letting people think whatever they want to think. Cause who gives a F? You do, Arian. You bother y'all. This man would not leave Sheree alone. A lot of y'all say that this 53-year-old woman, right, and Martell are just staging this relationship. But it is a relationship, you guys. I don't know what y'all think it is, but it is a relationship. And Martell said he never had it so great. I guess he can go over there. Ain't no kids running around. He don't have to be bothered with when he have sex with her or getting her pregnant. I mean, there's a lot of ups to dating this woman. She can't have children mine anymore. She got this big fancy home, and when he's over there, he's in heaven. So she caught these two together. They said that Arian went off. Arian must have got her friend. She don't have no real friends. She got word out that they were out on a date in this restaurant. And she trailed. She went in there. They say she acted a fool. Said this girl clowned so bad in the restaurant, but I don't know if it's true or not. But Sheree is not backing down. Don't look like it. Sheree is giving this girl hell. This 53-year-old woman that she claims that Martell was not attracted to older women. But she's bothered. She's bothered. She posted every time you build me up, you tear me right on back down. That's what she posted. Brandy is singing that song. She is bothered. Sheree has rocked her world. Martell is driving this girl crazy. And she wants us to leave her alone now. Leave her alone. Yeah, when she was bothering this woman, harassing this woman, Melody, about her husband, right? It was okay. So now she wants everybody to leave her alone. She wants us to leave her alone, especially the bloggers. Maturing is letting people think whatever they want to think. Cause who gives a F? Sheree Winfield and her got into it. They say that Arian her trolled them, bothered them, and acted a fool when she saw them two together.
Yeah, that's why she all in her feelings. Martell refused to just respect. He don't have to get to respect her. He don't have to respect her. He don't. He know that she's weak-minded, and she started a relationship with him like that. She started a relationship with sharing this man. And so now she want us to feel sorry for her. She did not feel sorry for She did not have no passion in her heart for his wife and his kids. Now, she's trying to blame the bloggers, talking about the bloggers is making up stuff about her. I got this from True T. This is her sneaking a picture of Martell in her bed. Now, y'all notice the background, the shoe rack. So that's the shoe rack, the same shoe rack where he's laying in bed. So she's saying that, I was watching True T. True T said a lot of truth. You put your stuff out on the internet, Arian, and then you turn around and say we making false accusation about you, that we're making stuff up. You don't want your stuff out in the public. That's what you say, Arian. But you put this. How else are we gonna get in your bedroom? You put this picture out there. It's floating on, floating on. I guess you wanted Sheree to see this picture. I don't know how old this picture is, but this is just to prove to Sheree that this man is still coming to her. This man and her are still doing stuff in her bedroom. No, we don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for this girl. Anyway, phone lines are open 404-907-7933. Do y'all feel sorry for Arian? Arian is blaming the blogger, saying that we are the one that's putting false things out about her. 404-907-7933. If you're calling, we talk about love and marriage Huntsville right now. You can call in and get your opinion. What y'all think about Arian? Do y'all think karma has came back to bite her? Why should we feel sorry for her? Why? She's trying to play like she's the victim now, you guys. Yeah. That's what she's trying to play. And she all on in her feelings. She's not saying anything. She's posting videos, like the one I just showed you where, she keep posting that about, every time you build me up, you tear me down. And let me tell you something, Arian, you were tearing that woman down. You were tearing his wife down. So this right here, we're going to move on along for Arian. I don't know if y'all can see this. I got this from Ebony Did Best. One of the people on this list, they doing a custody update, and they continue this. But one of the persons on the list is Letitia. Let me see which one is she. She the one right here on the bottom. She the second one from the bottom, Letitia. Yeah, it's kind of like. So we know that earlier, when we heard about the custody case where Martell said he was going in there to get full custody, we heard that Letitia and Destiny was going to, testify. Destiny came out and said, well, no, not her. But she never did say anything about Letitia, you guys. Letitia would be just that dirty. She just like her mama. She will walk her butt right in there just to hurt Mel. And we're going to show you just how low down she is because her hands is not clean. How she's a mother that will take her own child, stealing with her, put stuff in the stroller under her child to try to hide it. Yeah, have her child, training her child to boost. So we know that you can't talk about this woman motherhood now. You cannot talk about her motherhood. And not only that, your man, you talking about, Tisha talking about somehow they tried to destroy her marriage when on a audio now. Coleslaw would tell you that my soul would bring money over there to her. My soul would loan her his car. I'm like, she would be driving around in my soul car when her car broke down until they have it fixed. And then not only that, he would pay for it. He would pay for her car to get fixed. My soul now pay for her car to get fixed. And then when it she said that the money will be returned by hotel. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. A lot of that money was being siphoned out of Hope Stokes That's why Melody said on stage, I helped them. I gave them all the kind of contacts they can where they can make money. But what they did with the money, I do not know. So a lot of that money that was used to fund Arian and other women's came out of Schultz. Schultz was failing. And then another thing about that, my soul, his interest in always going to Arian rescue was because he wanted her sister. She got a sister that's gay. She got another sister, both of them beautiful. She got another sister that's not gay. The girl is beautiful. I mean, I saw a picture of her. She is damn gorgeous. My soul wanted that girl so bad. That's according to Arian now. It's on one of her tapes that she wanted that's why my soul was so always trying to keep itself attached to Arian because he was after that sister. Yeah. She said her and her sister met him somewhere was they were taking tickets or something, was at the movie theater, some restaurant or something. But yeah, he wanted that sister. So Tisha could miss me with this. She could miss me with this, that she's this perfect wife, this perfect homemaker, and Mel is an unfit mother. So y'all know you'll call in. Let's see what y'all are saying over here. Linda Gamma talking about Wanda and the rest of the cast need to stay off social media. Wanda got one on social media where everybody feels sorry for her. She said she done apologized so many times and she want us to forgive her. She said that her talking about that baby was over a year ago and we still got it going on. But Wanda is upset because Wanda check has stopped coming. She is officially fired. Hey, Sat Brazil. Linda Gamble said Letitia need to be ashamed of herself for breaking girl code. You know, that's low down. Linda Gamble, that's low down. If this girl going in that courtroom to talk about this one male being an unfit mother, that's low down. Because she knows she's going in there lying. If I were Mel, I put out all kinds of receipts. I would put she don't even if Mel pull out those receipts, they will strike her off that list. Right. You cannot come in there and testify with no criminal record. They do not. They want your records to be clean when you come in that courtroom. If I were Melody, and if it's true, I will pull up. This would be the time for her to pull up those criminal records of this girl. And she want to talk about an unfit mother. Is documented that she had her child. I don't know which one it is. Every time I see her kids, I be wondering which one of these kids does she have in that stroller, boosting with her. All across the South, she taking her kids to boost. And she want to accuse Melody of being an unfit mother. And and then not only that, came from the head. Who's the head, y'all? It's getting hot in here now. Wanda. One is the head booster. She got recruiting all the kids in the neighborhood to boost and giving them a little nothing for going out there boosting for her. So she's not walking into there with clean hands. She's not walking into that courtroom with clean hands talking about Mel as an unfit mother. If that's true, we just see that. So child of God said they pop up to get paid. Oh, you talking about these politicians? Yes, child of God, that's what they do. Miss Arian is Mia Arian. Arian, it can hear us move on, find another man. You have 2 kids to raise. She never gonna move on, Mia. No, she never gonna move on. Y'all come on now. Phone lines are open. 404-907-7933. No, she's never gonna move on. And you know what? I don't feel sorry for Martell because every relationship he has, she gonna sabotage until he marry her. She wants that some man. He belong to her. She just the biggest narcissist is She just a big announcer is Martell. And you know they don't have no conscience. They have no feeling, no remorse about nothing. Only if it's done to them. Krista Amos said the George Floyd bill got rid of police immunity. No, they didn't pass it. Crystal, Joe Biden blocked it. No. It was up for vote. You need to go back and look at some of my videos. I put that up about the George Floyd bill. I explained that in detail, and the deciding vote was Miss Harris. It was 50% Republican, 50% Democrat, and the one to decide that bill going through was Miss Harris, and they blocked it. Yeah, go back. It's in. I don't know which one. It was like two or three videos ago. I did an extensive video on that. Yeah, they blocked that. Miss Krista Amos, they blocked that bill, that police immunity. No, they blocked it, and so they don't want to hear it. Miss Harris was the deciding factor to overturn that vote. She would not do it. Oh, politics, say Gene Lawson. Linda Gamma want to know how much money Trump getting. He got to be a billionaire by now. Krista Amos says she saw Tamika speech. Okay, so Linda Lawson says she paid $3,500 altogether for an attorney. Just look at her money. The lies want to tell and want to act like $3,500 a lot of money, y'all. She ain't got no $3,500 for a lawyer to take a whole fee to take. No, they charge that per hour. Well, anyway, I don't know. I don't know who would take a case like that. I don't know what a case would be by. But anyway, let's keep it rolling.
For some reason, she's showing a whole lot of negativity against Melody Sheree and her children. But this coming from Melody Sheree fan page, the tea and the shade. Betty Steele, that Stormy Mama, itching to be on next season. Watch out, Wanda. That's why kids don't respect elders like we used to. These older mothers, grandma, is a total disgrace and embarrassing. Miss Van said it right. I don't do ignorant. Elise Elaine says, better no thank you. They're good. Take Stormy with you. Oh. So Stormy Mama, y'all know Stormy Mama have been clowning Mel. She has said some horrible stuff about Mel. That's me, y'all. Still on Melody's fan page. Yeah. Okay. Mel fan, after watching this show, I wouldn't dare watch Love and Marriage DC. There's a lot of people don't like the way Carlos have did Mel, so they don't want to support him. Anything else he's doing. Ursula say it's scripted reality, which have always been the case. That's how they always end up in the same location. Teacher says she's not jealous of anything or anybody. Kyrie Cough in the red dress said teacher was rude, and my soul called her the jealous wife. Y'all do know teacher. I'm just looking at this stuff. Y'all do know teacher jealous over her man. She jealous over her man, you guys.
Yeah, this jealousy and envy, it goes a long ways, and that's what's going on with Tisha when they come to Mel. Here we go, Stormy.
Fan page, the tea and shade. Tara Haircare say Stormy is the CEO of her multi-million company. Why isn't she videotaping herself packing products to be shipped? Stormy is definitely not what I expected. She is phony and underhanded. Denise says she was picking at Mel because she gave a caption. I've been doing this and you are new to this. You know how Mel always videoing herself packaging packages.
Not only that, she had reduced Mel to an associate and not her friend anymore. Not only that, Stormy has talked it about Sugar Mama line, and she tried to compare it with Tisha Kid's lip balm line. Stormy is doing a lot of things, and y'all in here taking up for her. I thought this was I Love Mel Group. The things I've seen Stormy say and put out in the last couple of weeks coming from Mel is crazy. Stormy should humble herself along with her welfare drug alcoholic mama. Stormy worked it hard, all right, off the back of my tax dollar and y'all's too. See, they don't want all that past to come out. She needs to leave Mel alone with all this slick mess she's doing. I'm a big fan of Melody. She's my favorite person on the show. Her kids are so sweet. Melody is my favorite too, says Stephanie. If she leaves the show, I'm gone. Jamie says she is my favorite too. I love Mel and her style. Beautiful lady. Y'all remember this when they had to draw Moses in? But today we're going to be talking about Tisha, how Tisha has become light-skinned, y'all. Tisha has become.
Yeah, that's old. Y'all, that was coming from Love and Marriage Huntsville fan page of Melody, T and Shade. So the administrator has voiced her opinion that, you know, how the bloggers come over there and do screenshot and then come on and post it for revenue. But I didn't mean no harm, so I told her I wasn't going to do it anymore. And I promised her that I did respect her wishes not to screenshot anything anymore. But that was already in the making, so that's why I put that on there. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. You guys don't want to. Here go Betty. Look, go Betty, y'all. Oh, she looks a lot better right there. That's Stormy mother. But Stormy was upset. Let me read this to y'all. Canvas Beauty says, "F you." That's this on Stormy business page, y'all. That's not great for a businesswoman. She says she's talking to the fans. Let go, y'all. Y'all so gullible and ignorant. She's talking to the fans now. My mama has not said or posted a word about anyone's child. Where's the post? F you. Where's the comment? Because bloggers run with that narrative. Y'all dumb Y'all dumbasses repeat it and try to make it true because you're a fan. So just come from Canvas Beauty, you guys. Canvas Beauty. Well, she is shading the fans. This is one of the reasons why Stormy need to stay off social media. Yeah, she do. Her and Wanda, them two need to stay off because they keep putting their foot in their mouth. And what Stormy need to know that people look at stuff like this. You are a businesswoman. People look at stuff like this and they don't want to patronize your business because of your nasty attitude. If you guys don't have nothing, I'm gonna close it out. 404-907-7933. Let's get them calls in. At least give me 2 or 3 calls before I hang up. 404-907-7933. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Martell gonna win the custody battle? I don't think so. Do y'all think this is fake? Is Tisha gonna testify against Mel? Come on and voice your opinion. Anybody got anything to say? 404-907-7933. All right. I'm put my cash up there. I guess nobody have nothing to say or nobody want to call in. But anyway, I thank you guys for being here. Thank y'all for being here. And
Y'all keep looking out for Miss Ann. Y'all support Miss Ann because right now Panda is just really, really, really going on live. Just keep on talking about this woman. She even brought up her deceased daughter, y'all. That's just too much for me. But anyway, love you, Aunt Ann. Love you. And I'm gonna say goodbye, y'all. Y'all, thank y'all so much. Thank the lady that gave me the cash app. Thank you so much. What was her name? Bridget Roundtree. Y'all sent me a cash app. Thank you. And it was another lady sent me a cash app too. It's gone, y'all. It's gone. All right. Thank y'all so much. Goodbye. Bye, y'all.